Hello everyone, how you doing today? Cheers everybody. Welcome to How Much House of the Money. How you doing? Hanging in there? Getting ready for your weekend and your holiday festivities? If you're out there traveling, please be very safe during this time. Take your time. And there's no rush, right? Okay, so you ready to view some more houses? Welcome to How Much House of the Money, you guys. This is where we venture through state to state, through town to town, to see how much house, cabin, and acreage we can get for our money. And today we're moving into another beautiful state of interest, and this is one beautiful property, 1.5 acres of land here, and this house is listed for $214,000. Then we have this house here on a quarter of an acre. Look at this brick beauty, $185,000. And this house here is on almost 2 acres of land for $149,000. So let's check out some details as we venture into the beautiful state today of Kentucky. So if any of you want to move to Kentucky, you're going to be living with around 4.5 million people. And for the real estate tax rate, we're looking at 0.80%, which is coming in lower than that national average of 0.99%. So let's go to Kentucky today, you guys. Why not, right? It is about 40 degrees and cloudy in Kentucky today, however. But that's okay. It looks like a beautiful place to reside. And before I forget, I do want to mention that Maggie Valley, North Carolina, is having that toy drive, And so I just want to remind you guys, so if you can participate or head out to Maggie Valley, North Carolina, if you're near the area, they are accepting toys and having the toy drive tomorrow, December 21st, from 1 to 4 p.m. Let's continue to drop off donations, warm, clean, quality clothing to our people in the mountains of the Carolinas and Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, and also Georgia. And any little bit will help, especially now when it's so cold and, we're into the winter months. So toy drive tomorrow, Maggie Valley, North Carolina, from 1 to 4 p.m. And hey, do you know what bites but doesn't have teeth? Frost. Gotta keep it light, you guys. Maybe bring a smile to your face today, or just a little chuckle at least. Hope you're all having a great day. All right, let's go and venture through to Kentucky, shall we? All right, so this is where we're going to begin. This looks like a very beautiful property right here. $214,000. We're heading into Ewing, Kentucky. Ewing is right here below Maysville, south of Maysville and north of Lexington, and we are to the northeast of Louisville. So when we look down here to the south, we have Owingsville, Hillsborough, Carlisle, and then we have Flemingsburg, and right above is Mayslick. Now we are in, let's see here, we're in Fleming County where this Ewing, Kentucky is here. Ewing, Kentucky, like the Ewing family on the program Dallas, remember that? Oh, that was dramedy, wasn't it? Remember that when I was a little kid? Okay, so this one's $214,000 on just shy of 2 acres of land. The house itself has 2,448 square feet. It's a very large house with 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, built in 1950. It's been on the market 59 days, and it was built in 1912. Wow. Okay, so let's see what we're getting in Ewing, Kentucky for $214,000, and this is the listing price, the asking price. You can always base your offer on the condition of the home, how long it's been vacant, the results of your home inspection, your utility bills. So this is the list price, $214,000. Look at our beautiful roadside to bring us up to our entry. Very nice. Looks like we have an elongated front porch that's covered, a metal roof. Wow, this is so pretty. Almost 2 acres of land, more than a 1 3/4 acre, but not quite 2 acres. And it does look like we have a building on the property. Wow, this is very, very pretty. Looks like we have propane as well and a stone foundation. Looks like we have a lot of parking. That may be vinyl siding, and you can check out the nitty-gritty and down to the details when you view the home in person. Wow, look at that countryside. Ewing, Kentucky right here. And again, the real estate tax rate is 0.80%. And according to Redfin, houses in Kentucky, the median sale price currently is $267,000. The amount of houses listed for purchase in Kentucky over the course of the last year increased 13.5%. Prices increased 7.5%. And the houses sold increased 6.7%. So a lot of increases in the real estate market here in Kentucky. And houses can typically be on the market for 45 days according to Redfin. Look at the size of that building right there. Wow, that is a barn. So we have less than 2 acres, but more than 1 3/4 acres. So you could have some farm animals here. It does look like we're going to need to put up fence. Even if you have children or you've got dogs that want to go out and romp and roll around in that green grass, you're going to want fencing, that's for sure. But wow, this looks amazing. The roof looks really good. But again, the home inspector will let you know the longevity of your roof, the condition of the house, the structure, your mechanicals. It's 40 degrees and cloudy in Kentucky, so I'd want to know about those utility bills. And this is a good size house. All right, look at this. Light, bright interior space. Beautiful, beautiful staircase. Look at the detail carved out on the side of those treads. Very nice. Looks like we have laminate flooring and carpet. Be nice to know if there was original hardwood flooring beneath the carpet. Looks like it's been well cared for. Looks like we could move right in there. And this one is $214,000 in Ewing, Kentucky. Okay, so we do have suspended ceiling in our kitchen. Quite a bit of countertop. It's laminate. Looks like those could be hardwood cabinets or wood cabinets. Window above the sink and a flat top range. No range hood, no microwave, and it doesn't look like we're getting a dishwasher. And we're not getting a refrigerator either from the looks of things. So you have to account for these things and these appliances when you consider what offer you're going to make for this house or any other. Definitely want to account for the things that you're going to have to invest immediately, and don't cut yourself short, I guess is what I'm trying to say, if you're the new buyer for this house or any other. Okay, so we do have the track door there. That's nice. Right off the kitchen. Now, the darker color, when you get in there in person, this house may seem and feel even larger than what it is. They have brought in a darker wall color here in the kitchen. Matches the floor nicely. But you could always lighten the wall color. You could lighten up the cabinet color if you like. Add different hardware. And we're looking at $214,000. And again, the median sale price is $267,000 in Kentucky right now. Good size house. Okay, so this may be maybe an entry area with your side closet. So that's nice to put your gear in there the minute you walk in. You're welcome to adventure through the episodes and check out these houses. If you're new to the real estate market, maybe you're a new buyer, you may be very surprised at the kind of house and style of house, size of house, some with acreage, some with not, some with just a small lot that we can find that are way below the median sale price in many of these states and towns that we venture in. This has got nice pocket doors there too. Those are nice. And if you're new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe and hit that like button. Let me know what brings you to the channel in the comments. It's always good to have you guys. Cheers. Hope you're having a great day. It's always a beautiful day to view houses. Okay, so look at this. So this must be, so we have the track door here, and then we have pocket doors. So maybe this is a living area. Be a nice house to view in person. It's got some serious square footage. Okay, so this may be one of the bedrooms. You could possibly put a track door on your closet as well. Gonna need some window treatments if you want light sheers or drapes or blinds. Again, these are things that you could account for when you're making your offer. Some houses come complete and fully furnished with draperies, window treatments, appliances, a washer and dryer, and some are like this that do not. So here's a full bathroom, nice size. Looks like ceramic tile. That's at least a 12 by 5 bathroom right there. And the home inspector will let you know if you have wood windows, vinyl windows, aluminum windows. We have a tub and shower combination. Nice elongated vanity there. Could move right in. We do have some linen storage as well behind the shower. That was a nice use of space. Very pretty for $214,000. Look at that staircase. So this is a really pretty area right here too that you could dress up. Maybe you could put a desk in there, or maybe a couple little chairs and a really nice reading lamp. Cozy little nook right there on the side of the staircase. So we do have pretty good sized landing. 2 landings actually. $214,000, and we are in Ewing, Kentucky with this house, with more than 2,400 square feet of living space and almost 2 acres of land. So this may be the primary with an ensuite bathroom. Yeah, look at this. So with this bathroom, we do not get the shower. Looks like that could be vinyl flooring. Here's another angle of the stairs. Very pretty. It's nice and chunky. As far as the spindles and the banisters go. Okay, so we have stairs that lead us up to another level. Wow. So this may be your own private ensuite at the top of the stairs on the opposite side. So this is definitely a house that would be suited for larger families, and sometimes these larger homes that are not the 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, that have a little property, they can sometimes sit in the market a little while because it is an undertaking for, to have a house of this size, especially when you're considering your utility bills and the maintenance of them all. But look at that building. Woo! That is awesome. Wow. So this more than likely at one time was part of a larger picture, right? A larger piece of, or maybe a family had this and they sectioned off their acreage and this is what's left of it. I would want to know, now if I wanted to turn this into a farm and have a working farm, or if I wanted or needed more property or more land, I should say, I would want to know if there's additional acreage available with this, because it's kind of a shame to have this size of a building but you only have 1 3/4 acres. Not only, that's a lot for some people, but I bet at one time there was probably many, many, many acres of land with this. It's very pretty nonetheless. And if you don't want a lot of acreage and you just want the building for maybe a workshop, or maybe you have vintage classic cars, or maybe you have lawn equipment, or you want to have some animals but you don't want a ton of acreage, this might suit your needs. It's gorgeous. Really is. Very fine looking property inside and out from what we see here. But always have those home inspections. And we're in Ewing, Kentucky with this. And we do have some neighbors. You want to research your areas. But the neighbors look like they are very well maintained also. And they could probably tell some stories if they've been there for a while. Very nice. Plenty of room for a porch swing. Plenty of room to have our Kentucky cookout. Beautiful front porch. Plenty of room for those hanging baskets of flowers and those perennials, because the house does not have anything for landscaping around the exterior, so you could add your own pop of color. That roof is beautiful too. That is a nice angle of the exterior. Wow, good size house. So they do have, looks like, fresh soil in that area there, so you could add your own landscaping in this area here and some around the back. But it's kind of nice that they have that, all of that, your stonework to your foundation. It's all exposed there. It's nothing covering it. It's nice. That may be a little well house. $214,000 in Ewing, Kentucky. This is really nice. Let's look at some details on this and get some description details and history on it. Okay, 296 Cassidy Pike, Ewing, Kentucky, 41039. Almost 2 acres. It's been on the market 59 days. Was built in 1912. And it says here, Dream Country Retreat, renovated 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom farmhouse with over 2,400 square feet of living space. It's ideal blend of rustic charm and modern comfort. And let's see here. You have a mudroom, a utility room. You also have a storm shelter. The property includes a tobacco barn, adding character and endless potential for storage, hobbies, and or a few animals. Plenty of room to explore for a garden or a mini homestead. And while you want the country lifestyle in Ewing, Kentucky, and for the history, history on this one, it was sold in 1968 for $32,000, sold in 2013 for $288,000. They listed it in October of this year for $224,000. Now they're down to the $214,000, and it's 112 years old. Wow, beautiful property right there. Somebody needs to scoop that right up. Here's our country road to take us home. Beautiful. Wow. What a nice drive that would be. Let's look at our satellite view. Anybody want to move to Ewing, Kentucky, definitely check this one out. And leave us a comment if you look at this house or any other that's in this episode. Here we are. Rural Kentucky right here. Beautiful. There's a lot you could do in that tobacco barn. A lot of animals you could house. Maybe you could turn it into little mini suite apartments or something like that if you wanted to house some people. Check on your county regulations, of course, but that looks like a beautiful property with a big building and tons of potential inside and out. Wow. Ewing, Kentucky. Okay, now we're moving into Fulton, Kentucky. This one is listed for $185,000 and another good size house. Let's look at Fulton. We're in Fulton County where the population was 2,357 people in 2020. So here we are in northern Kentucky right here. We're above Martin. Oh, I'm sorry, we're in southern Kentucky is what I meant to say, because I'm thinking about another episode where we were in South Fulton, Tennessee. We are in southern Kentucky because we have Tennessee right down here to our south. Yes. So we are in Fulton, Kentucky, and South Fulton is in Tennessee, which is right down here to the south of us. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, right there. So we are in Fulton, Kentucky, southern Kentucky, really close to the Tennessee line. So we have Crutchfield and Water Valley and Feliciana to our north. And let's see, right here we are on the map, right near the Tennessee line. This is 410 3rd Street. Now this house is sitting on a little more than a quarter of an acre. It has 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, and it offers 2,680 square feet of living space. It's only been on the market 2 weeks. It was built in 1940, and the list price is $185,000. So let's see what we're getting. Wow, this looks amazing. Oh, some of these houses are just incredible. They just don't build them like this anymore. Beautiful. So we have a nice entry. Looks like we're right in town, so we're going to have sidewalks for walkability. That adds some value. We have a shingle roof. Another brick beauty. And look at the detail with that curved brickwork around the windows in the front. Do have a little bit of landscaping, but not an abundance of it. So you could always add that pop of color with this one too. For me, I think I may want to remove these shrubs in the front and just have more of nice urns and nice big potted flowers that you could switch up throughout the year. This is very pretty nonetheless. Beautiful brickwork on that walkway. $185,000, a little more than a quarter of an acre right in town. And it looks like we get a fenced yard. This is very pretty. And again, we are in Fulton, Kentucky, right on the Tennessee line. Look at this. Beautiful. And again, this is one of these larger houses that sometimes takes a little longer to find just the right buyer, because you're going to have to want the size and the maintenance behind it. But this is brick, and it looks like it's been well maintained just from what we see here. But again, home inspections will let you know what's going on with it. And definitely ask, even though it's new to the market, you always want to ask how long it's been vacant and about those utility bills. So we do have what looks to be a porch on the back as well that may be screened in. Oh, this is so pretty. I would love to see this one in person too. Here's our garage. And it is detached. Paved driveway. Okay, so we're moving into the inside. Look at this. This is grand. Fulton, Kentucky. So we have a light interior, but I think it is like a pale blue. There's our baby blue, unless that is white, and it's just, that might be white, but we'll get a closer look here in a minute. Look at that gorgeous staircase. Hardwood flooring, as we see. Okay, so now we're moving into a pale yellow with some beautiful built-ins. Fireplace. I'm just envisioning this house here with a fresh interior coat of paint that is conducive through the whole house, and just, oh my gosh, bringing some life to the space. This is beautiful. $185,000 in Fulton, Kentucky, and more than 2,600 square feet of living space. You could just move in with a couple of people and you may not even have to see them on a daily basis. Pass yourselves in the hallway and say, hey, the coffee's done. Cheers, everybody. Now that may be a gas fireplace. It doesn't look wood burning. You could possibly make revisions to it though if you did want wood burning. Look at those. Oh, very pretty. This is charm and character and detail. Okay, so here's another area. That looks like it could be a brick floor. That is fantastic. Now here's a house with our window treatments and our draperies. We may get different widths on the flooring for the hardwood as well. That adds a lot of character. Look at the archway. Oh, this is so pretty. All right, so are we moving into our kitchen? It looks like we are. Very nice. Look at the hardware on the cabinets. It's vintage. Looks like we do have some depth between the lower cabinet there and the countertop, so that's nice. We do have a backsplash. We have a variation of flooring from the room that we were just into our kitchen. The refrigerator does have the freezer on the bottom. Here's our window above the double drop-in sink. We do have a dishwasher and a flat top range, and very lengthy vertical upper cabinets there. Very clean. We could move right in here also, and it's $185,000 in Fulton, Kentucky, and the real estate tax rate is 0.80%. Gorgeous staircase. And that is like a baby blue, almost a light periwinkle from what it looks like in the photographs, but when you get there in person, this home may just feel and appear way different than what it looks like in the photographs. Photographs can sometimes work one way or another when it comes to the interior and exterior of the houses. But this is incredible. This is another one that needs saved. It's looking for a family or maybe a couple of people with some big old dogs. Just bring some life to the space. Bring it back to life. Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. So we just have the singular spindle there. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're getting some carpet in the bedrooms upstairs. Looks like we have a Tudor home next door. You may find hardwood floor beneath the carpet. Okay, so here's a bathroom. Nice. We have the single shower, the separate commode area. Looks like that may be tile or vinyl flooring. That may be off one of the bedrooms. Here's another bathroom. This is fun. Nice wallpaper. Now this may just be the tub. Good sized bathrooms. Here's another bedroom. Okay, so here is maybe, wow, look at that wallpaper. This is really pretty. Not sure if those are dual closets. Okay, so here's our basement, nice and clean, light and bright, with your washer, your laundry, and maybe a chest freezer there. And there's your mechanicals. And I think that's what they're going to show us for this property here. This looks amazing. This is 410 3rd Street, and this is in Fulton, Kentucky. It looks like it's right in town. It's been on the market for 14 days, built in 1940, and it has over 2,600 square feet of living space with a little more than 1/4 of an acre. Wow. 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home exudes timeless elegance and character. It stands proudly on a corner lot with a fenced backyard, offering both privacy and a sense of community, with original hardwood floors throughout the first floor and a feeling of warmth and history the moment you step inside. And you also have a butler's pantry for extra storage and space, and large windows inviting a nice atmosphere for your gatherings. And this is an opportunity to own a piece of history in Fulton, Kentucky. And for the, it was just listed. So there's longevity with home ownership with the seller, and it's 84 years old. Wow, that is amazing. That is a very pretty piece of property right there. Anybody looking in Fulton, Kentucky, and you want to be near town with walkability, this would be it. This is beautiful. But again, we researched the areas. Very, very nice. So let's look at our satellite view here. Oops, sorry about that. Here we are. Fulton, Kentucky, right near the Tennessee line. Yeah, right there. We can't get much closer. Wow. So if any of you want to live in Kentucky, but you want to have easy access to Tennessee, this might suit your needs. Here we are. Wow. Fulton, Kentucky, 410 3rd Street, $185,000. That is one beautiful house right there. Okay, now we are moving into Harrodsburg. And this one looks like a very fine farmhouse also. So Harrodsburg, Kentucky is in Mercer County, where the population was 9,064 people in 2020. So here we are. Louisville's up here to our south, to our northwest. We have Lexington up here to the northeast, and we are above Danville. And so we are north of Danville and Perryville, and we're south of Nicholsville. So we're in Harrodsburg, Kentucky, right to the west of Bergen, and to the east of Mackville. And this is at 502 Cornishville Street. This house is on 1.84 acres, same acreage as that first house. This house has 2,448 square feet, so very similar in square footage as well. 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It's only been on the market for 3 days, and they don't tell us what year it was built. Bummer. $149,000. So let's see what we're getting for $149,000 with a metal roof and a covered front porch. Look at the size of this. Wow. These are some large houses in Kentucky, you guys. And if any of you want to share expenses with someone, or you want to bring some people in, I mean, these would suit the needs. This is amazing. So this looks like we have a 3-car attached garage. Shutters around the windows that we see. Almost 2 acres of land. $149,000. Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Whew. So here we have beautiful hardwood flooring. A lot of light coming in. Beautiful long living room. Okay. Here's another angle of it. Very clean. Looks like we could move right in here as well, but definitely have your home inspections and find out how long it's been vacant. So we do have a wall AC unit there. Wow. Another incredible house. It is such an exploration when we go through these states and these towns and look at these houses. I mean, these are 3 magnificent houses, in my opinion. 3 that offer some serious interior square footage and a little bit of acreage. There's a lot of potential and possibilities with these. Wow, okay, so here's our kitchen. Woo! So we have a lot of cabinets, but we're going to need appliances as we see, but there is a dishwasher. That's black, that matches those cabinets. A couple of windows above your double sink. We do have a painted backsplash. So for me, I'm going to just envision this with, again, a very light, conducive color. For me, I may want to, I don't know, those upper cabinets, I might want to remove them and just have a more modern interior for this kitchen. It's very large. It's very nice. So that may be laminate flooring in the kitchen. So we have variation of flooring. So now we're moving into a bathroom here. Nice ceiling. It's good that it's got the ceiling vent there. Exhaust fan. Nice updated bathroom. Not sure if that's a tub and shower combination. So here we have maybe a back porch. This is very nice. $149,000 in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. So we started out with $214,000, went down to the $185,000 for the brick house in town, and now we're down to $149,000. The hallway is really wide. That's nice when you're moving furniture. Now that to me looks like this house it may be jacked up. Now I could be wrong, but it looks like that may be, I don't know, it's got 3 pavers and then whatever this is, it kind of looks like a jack, but I could be wrong. But again, home inspections will let you know what's going on with it. Maybe that's why it's priced at $149,000. We did see that it has a metal roof, so there might be some structural issues. It's a really nice house though. Somebody might be able to scoop this up and base your offer on the condition, as I said, but it's a lot of potential. Wow, look at that beautiful staircase. Now here we're moving upstairs, and it looks like that area there, you may have to step up there into the next area of the house. Now for me, I think I'd want to remove this wall right here, maybe put in a header there, of course, if it's necessary. But I think I'd want to remove that and open up that space a little bit. Interesting house right here. Probably has a lot of stories to tell. There may be hardwood beneath that carpet. I'm imagining these are closets. $149,000, Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Good size house. Spacious rooms. Okay, so here we do see an issue on that ceiling, but it does look like the house has a metal roof, as I mentioned, and as we saw in the beginning, but this is definitely going to need attention. And then we see a little pinch over here above the wall over on that other side too. Yep, the house definitely has a story to tell. Somebody needs to save this. Now it looks like we have new vinyl windows here in our bathroom. Vinyl flooring. That may be a tub and shower combination. Really cool sconce lights there. Love it. Here we see staining. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to find out what's going on with this. Somebody may want to go in there if they just want a modern interior. They may go in and just completely eradicate the paneling and just start over. Be a good one to see in person, that's for sure. Now here we have what appears to be updated concrete block. This may be the garage. Wow. There's a lot we could do with it. Look at this. Wow. This is fantastic. There's a lot that we could do with that space because we're on almost 2 acres of land here. Do have a barrel wood stove. Look at the size of this property. This is amazing. $149,000. There's our cool water pump. Harrodsburg, Kentucky. This really is just suited for somebody that wants some space inside and out, maybe has an idea for a home business. There's the view of our countryside. You could fence that in. And you could just maybe do one portion of the house at a time if you needed. Yeah, that's a whole concrete block section attached to that house. $149,000. This is an incredible house right here. 502 Cornishville Street, Harrodsburg, Kentucky 40330. It's only been on the market 3 days. And it says here, a diamond in the rough, located within the city limits of Harrodsburg. Spacious 4-bedroom, 2-bath, sits on nearly 2 acres of land. Lots of space for a growing family. It needs a little TLC. And could also be a beautiful family retreat. And let's see here. I'm trying to see if it says anything. Yeah, it does say that you have a 3-bay detached garage, ideal for vehicle and boat storage, as well as tool storage and a workshop area. Yeah. And then for the history on this one, this was listed in 2015 for $120,000. It was sold in March of 2016 for $99,500. And then it looks like they tried to sell it in March of 2000. No, then it was removed. So it sold in 2016 for $99,500, and now December of this year they are listing it for $149,000. Definitely have to find out what's going on with this one and have those home inspections. Look at this. Very pretty neighborhood that we do research on. Nice brick church across the street. Very pretty. Almost 2 acres of land, but it doesn't look like you're too far from town. Look at our satellite view here. There we go. Here we are. There's our parcel. Wow, that'd be a great home business because you are so close to town. So if you could utilize the house and that building, be right outside of town. This might be a really good find for somebody. And we are in Harrodsburg, Kentucky with this one. $149,000. That's got a story. And so here we have this one for the $149,000, or this brick beauty in Fulton with 2,680 square feet and a little more than a quarter of an acre for $185,000, or this beautiful house, this farmhouse on almost 2 acres for $214,000 with almost 2,500 square feet of living space. Wow, beautiful properties in Kentucky today. Hope you guys are having a great day no matter where you are. Let's remember that toy drive tomorrow, the 21st of December from 1 to 4 in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. It's always good to be with you guys, and I will see you again because more houses are coming up. Meanwhile, please stay safe, stay aware, and definitely stay tuned, and safe travels. Cheers.